particular land. As we speak, that document you are referring to, it can be a deed of transfer of the land. It can be.
So,
if it is an arrangement between some parties,
as far as your ministry is concerned,
that land is still intact.
There's no issue of state capture in any of the matters he has raised.
Not at all. In fact, and in fact, that is the point that we sought to make. And strictly restricting ourselves to the issues of the lands that he raised. For example, the issue about the cantonments, person guidelines. How the deed of conveyance here, dated 2016, and he said that his checks indicate that they were not paid. That can't be true.
And the person has changed.
No, yes. Before you give a land, let me address and I'll address your point. Before you are given a public land, they give an allocation. The allocation contains conditions about how much you should pay and everything. Until you pay that, Lands Commission will never execute a deed for you. Until you make that payment, Lands Commission will never execute a deed for you.
That's true.
And so it can be true that they have issued a deed when there has not been paid. Payment was made, and it was based on that payment that the deed was issued.
So those who are saying that to him are misleading.
They're obviously misleading.
So how come in 2021?
Yeah.
The Ministry for Local Government and Rural Development went to that same location to build a 5-story.
So let me explain this.
A 5-story building.
Very quickly. Let me explain that.
This letter of
I gave you all.
Let me explain that. Yes, go ahead and explain. Yeah.
The land at the Parks and Garden lands at cantonments, it's more than 2 acres. It is only 2 acres of this that was granted to this company. And so the other portions of the land, which are over 10 acres, is still there. The Minister of Local Government could have gone there to develop the other part of the land, not necessarily this particular land.
Okay.
So the fact that the Minister wanted to go and build something there is not as if it was on that specific land.
Are you aware?
Let me respond to.
No, hold on. Sammy, hold on. And quickly do in 2 minutes for me. I need Nanaya and Dr. Tio Champo at least to have a minute's commentary.
So the point and the last question the last matter he mentioned is the issue about the the judges bungalows. That I also have the deed here. Before that, the issue about Ike something which he mentioned.
Yeah, Danny Ike.
Yes, Danny Ike, I have here an application by the Wintrim people dated 6 January 2020. Sorry, 6 January 2017. 6 January 2017, before this government came to power. 6 January.
It was granted that day.
No, they applied for consent to transfer this land to this Danny Ike people. And the Lands Commission granted the consent.
Yeah, so he raised the issue of the transfer, and it was not done within this government. That's the point you are making.
Exactly.
In January, on the 6th of January, before the 7th of January.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the issue about the judges' bungalows. I mean, that matter we've tried to restrain ourselves from going to detail because it's a matter pending in court. In fact, the CJ himself have taken interest
for the minister to publish. He's making a demand for the minister to publish the list.
Yes. The land was granted in 2015.
Okay. When he's making a demand for the minister to publish.